Alright, and let's go and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're picking up where we left off in our last episode of our Subterrain Mines of Titan playthrough. Now, in between the last episode and this episode, I decided that I needed to go ahead and try to finish off as many things as possible in terms of upgrading our base. That being said, one of the big changes that we needed to make was learning how to craft the different upgrades for said base. So if I take a look at my character real quick, you'll see that our crafting site, we are currently researching our last form of engineering. Then I went and found the nano fertilizer log for the farm, the furnace blueprints for the mind control 4, the medical blueprints, or the DNA sample for the medical blueprints, and then the last thing we need to do is find this stuff for the airship. Now I'm going to be honest here. A lot of this stuff is incredibly hard to find because there's only a finite amount of research. This being a smaller title, there aren't as many people playing it as I would hope. I am mad. It seems that the game sold fairly well. There's just people not really talking, or maybe they're not at this late stage in the game as I am. But there are very few specified locations for all these items, especially not with like photos or anything. I got turned backwards a couple times trying to figure out where some of the stuff is. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is making a guide on the Steam forums, as well as maybe a guide on the step-by-step playthrough for where each of the stuff is located for your tier 4 research, which is the last level of research. The only thing that I have not determined the location of is the energy converter and the hydrazine. The DNA sample, that one's a little weird. You actually collect ashes in a sterilized container, and then when you put it in your inventory or in your stash, someone at base actually does the research, turns it into a DNA sample, and drops that one in your box. The furnace blueprints is actually hidden away behind a hidden wall. I believe on floor 8, you take the stairs right as soon as you get off the elevator. You take the stairs down into the very first room on the right. Actually has a hidden wall. I didn't actually notice that was a hidden wall, but my mini-map actually had updated to show that there was a door there that you could go through, and the furnace blueprints were actually hidden in a container in there. The nano fertilizer log, also a weird one. This one is in floor 8, mining west, section B, and you have to have the discover perk actively on your bar, because as you walk around, your guy will constantly notice points of interest, but you can't see them without the discover point. Up against the furthest right wall in that one, there's actually like some farming equipment somewhere nearby. You can actually hit discover when you notice it, and the fertilizer log is actually located in this hole that you dig up. That can be really confusing, especially when someone says it. So again, I'm going to try to make a video on it, maybe kind of showcasing those things, screenshots and all that jazz, so that it's a little bit more clear as to what you have to do. Yeah, and then in all of that put aside, I went and harvested a couple more resources, because we are, I feel like this is kind of the moment you kind of feel like the the grip tightening a little bit, because resources are starting to be a little bit scarce, in the sense that like I still have quite a number of methane fuel, but we're going to be tearing through that faster. I also noticed that my phytochemical resource was burning through pretty quick. I didn't even catch that, but we're still fairly good on that. So we're going to continue on to floor 10. Actually, we're going to go to floor 7. So one of the things I think I was reading on, it's not 100% certain, but one of the things we need is hydrazine for the aircraft. Now, you have to choose aircraft or train as a way to leave the game, or leave the colony. And I believe you have to sacrifice one of those options by inspecting this train. So we're going to check the train out here. And I'm hoping maybe damaged fuel canister. There we go. We found the problem, Sharkinbear. The fuel canister is depleted and damaged. You received empty fuel canister. Okay, open communication with Litzy and Cassini. Initializing. Hey, did you find something? Yeah, the underground train on level 7 with no power. There are some empty fuel canisters, though. Can you help me with researching them? Bring them to camp. Put them in the research request, and I'll take it from there. Alright, the train could be the fastest way out of here. Let's get it running. So, that is now the task for that one. So we're going to go back up topside for a moment. And I do have our engineering cooked up, so we might be able to research a couple of things as well. There goes our generator. I'm pretty confident. Oh, look. We actually upgraded our generator, and it gives us 0.3 on our energy. Oh my god, I feel so much better having actually leveled up my engineering now. Now that engineering is completed, we can go ahead and do farm or mine. Let's do farm, because I want to raise up that right there. And I think we already did water treatment. Could be... You know, we can actually queue them both up. I don't know why I'm being stupid about it. We'll go ahead and put the thingy in here. Damaged fuel canister. Research that. And how many turns is that going to take? 16. Okay, I'm actually going to sit here and let that happen. Modified fuel canister and concentrated methane extract. Hey, look. I looked in this canister like you asked, and well, do you want a good news or bad news first? Oh, hit me with the bad news first. The canister you brought back were from emergency backup only, so they won't be enough to take you all the way to Tech HQ. And the good news? I just uploaded a blueprint for an updated canister for you, which should work for the entire trip to HQ. No worries about breaking down along the way, but I can't guarantee there'll be enough fuel left over for you to get back there. At least it's a shot. I'll gather the materials to craft it ASAP. By the way, you had me go there for a minute. I knew I did. Now get that train chugging. Alright, communication ends. So we're going to go ahead and... It looks like... Why did we have so many? Install the train fuel canister. Okay. So... Modified train fuel canister. Okay. It looks like we need concentrated methane... extract, but that's also used for the hydrazine. So I am not entirely sure what we get that then. Oh. Okay, I see. We have the thing for it. We just need 40 methane ore. I didn't even notice that we need that. So we just need to create some of that. We need to create 4 of those. I'm going to go ahead and rest up a bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a trip over to the mines next door. And we're going to harvest some mushrooms as well as some methane, because I know that's probably going to be our best source of methane right off the bat. Just because it's so close by, right? Like, why wouldn't we go there? Meanwhile, do we have any food? Yes, we do. Go ahead and eat and drink, and hopefully that's been enough time. I was recently at the methane mines earlier, so hopefully hopefully they've gotten time to refresh more or less. Alright, and we're back, and I finally created the hydrazine that we're going to need for the airplane, because that is the route that I'm deciding to check in on this game. So now the only component we were missing for the airship log is, I believe, yes, the energy converter. And I'm more than happy to actually continue on with the story, because we still have more of level 10. I also got into another generator fight, so we'll skip past that. So we're good for a while to be just left alone to our own devices. So we're going to head on down to basement 10, and basically go into this swinging essentially on whatever here is on level 10. I'm still researching enemy body parts, by the way. And I am going to need to turn on my flashlight for this stuff. How am I doing on my badges? I'm actually doing really good on my ID badges for everything. And let's see, what are we looking like on research, honestly? Codex. Like, this is what I'm super happy about, is that I'm getting all this extra damage. One thing I don't know is if all this damage applies to everything, or if it's just to the creatures that I'm fighting. Either way, I feel like I'm making pretty substantial progress on them. Some more than others, for sure. But, like, straight up, just a lot of these bonuses are just really good. Especially against things like the Stabber here. I hate fighting those guys. I hate fighting Slicers. Carvers kind of suck, although we haven't really done too many things with Carvers. Smashers are, like, one of the last enemies I've seen show up in the game. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So, let's go ahead and journey over to this door over here. This is the last door we have not checked out on floor level 10. Looks like we have a little blast door here. I'm going to go ahead and reload my weapon, just in case we have something we got to fight here. Oh, there's a lot of something on that platform in front of us. Your omniscope displays heat readings in this room, higher than anywhere else in the mines. The reason becomes evident when you see the magma flowing beneath the platform. It looks like this is a geothermal power plant. Indeed, the energy here is produced from Titan's thermal core in addition to several methane capturing devices installed in the vents. This was necessary due to Titan's atmospheric disturbances, making solar energy an unreliable power source. Science really can't overcome any obstacle, huh? It's pretty great at creating artificial intelligence, too. Don't know what I'd do without you. Okay, let's go in and see what we're dealing with. Alright, so there's clearly something here that we're going to fight. You can't avoid seeing the massive pulsating monster wrapped around a large generator. The creature's breathing seems stunted, and each exhale attacks your ears with high-pitched shrills, almost like a warning not to approach. My god, Cassini, please don't tell me what you're about to tell me. Sorry, but yes, that monster has fused the geothermal generator and it must be slain first. Are you really ready to face this thing? Or you can make up your mind to fight or retreat. It is made for you. The ground quakes. Alright, so what I probably should have done... Oh, that was really loud. What I probably should have done is swap weapons. I share your sentiment. There are no escape alternatives. Let's get rid of this thing then. Alright, so what are our targets here? We have that, that, and that. Oh, swap to this one right here. Oh god. Why can't I shoot it? I don't understand. I'm not able to move. Am I stunned? Is that what it is? I think the game froze. I could be wrong. Let's reload again. For some reason, I can't make any movements, like, at all. Nothing clicking. We see the research going by. It's a little unusual. Alright, I'm gonna go and swap to my Gatling gun. And I'm just gonna skip through all of this dialogue. Alright. Alright, so I'm actually going to save as soon as we get a chance to. Oh, we can't actually save. I'm going to go down. I think there's a... Maybe it's a bug with using the grappling gun? Or the grappling gun, the minigun? Because I'm not pressing anything, but I've got all these tasks completing. Maybe, I don't know what I did to get this to happen. I don't have any spacebar sort of thing going on. And time is actually going by really fast. Okay, I believe that is probably our issue. I think there's an issue with using the minigun on the geothermal boss. If that's the case, then I'm going to need to do a bug report on that whenever I get done recording this video. Alright, let's get this one going again then. Hopefully it's just for the Gatling gun. Oh yeah, okay, so it's most definitely a Gatling gun problem. It won't let me use my skills on the creature either. Okay. This thing is fairly loud. Even if we can't use our special skills, our adrenaline building up is still working on our behalf for the rifle. Oh, I didn't even see the thing underneath us. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. Alright, we'll work on this last target here. Go ahead and break that rock in front of us just in case. Alright, so that thing is down. So now we only have one portion of the beast left. Why is this thing so much louder than everything else in the game? Let's go ahead and... hopefully that quiets down a bit. Probably need to repair my weapon as well. And it should be dead. Oh, it's got another form. With 1500 health. What I would give anything to be able to use my skills right now. There is no tell for this one. So glad I didn't get hit by that. New perk unlocked, enhanced reflexes. Oh shit. Didn't actually mean to move. We got some bleeding going on. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves. He's very angry about something. One more. And that should be it. Alright, defeat the monster fused with the general thermal generator. The monster's limp body falls, finally revealing the sheer size of the geothermal power generator. There's something in there, Cassini. I see it. Sharkinbear scanning. It's an energy converter for high concentration hydrazine. We found it, just like old Cyrus said. You get the energy converter from the geothermal power generator. Now we can all escape on the tech airship. Let's go tell everyone the good news. Alright, so that's our way out of here. There's also something in here. Oh, we still gotta take it. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to check that. I'm hoping, with all hope, that the, let's see if we can fight an enemy real quick. I want to see if that ability, those abilities being locked off was just an issue with the boss. Okay, so those were just boss-related issues. Luckily, our rifle was strong enough, and we came prepared to essentially do the business to that guy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a save, actually. I'm going to save this in save slot 1. Also, by the way, I believe I've confirmed 100% that 35 is actually the level cap. Alright, so now that we've done that, we'll go ahead and drop the energy converter in here. And we will go ahead and craft that. Oh, not research, craft. Alright. Anything else we can make while we're here? I don't think I need any ammo or anything. I think I'm fairly good on the ammo. Still fairly good on it. I mean, we could make some more. We have a backup rifle as well. I might be tempted to make another advanced repair kit and more ammo. I'll make a lot of ammo because I don't know if there's going to be any more like stuff happening. So let's go ahead and just wait all that out, because we still got to wait for the airship modifications, and I'd rather have everything. All right, we should check in soon. Nice. So that should be the airship finished all its own. We're gonna rest up. I gotta turn off my flashlight. You know what? I'll go ahead and rest in the bed, and by the time I get done waking up, we should be able to just head on over to the thingy, the airship. And assuming we're coming close on the end, depending on how much longer we have left, I'll just make this a longer episode just so we can't bring it to a close, because I know I edited this video fairly substantially just because of all the running back and forth that I had to do here. I wanted to put all this in here. Let's see what else. We'll eat. We will drink. I'm gonna go get a food from the restaurant, just on the case of we get hungry. Let's go see Alp one last time, because I don't feel like that's the end. Let's see what you got for stock. You got some good bread. Thank you, sir. Let's head on back upstairs. And that should be most of our ammo created too as well. Yeah, by the time we reach upstairs, it should all be created. There we go. Where is our weapon stuff? Let's kind of arrange all this. We're still good on flashlights. We're still good on oxygen tanks. You can never be too safe. We're going to save again, just to be safe. And let's make our way over to actually activate the correct mission so we're going the right way. Let's see. Escape by airship. Let's go ahead and head to Cyrus. Wait, it looked like we had another subtask? What was it? Was subtask? Oh, was that it? Alright, so we've done all those. So let's head on to the airship. And where do we find Cyrus? It looks like he might be underground. Is this Cyrus? It is not. Cyrus is down here. Oh, he's sleeping. Hello. I don't want to sleep in your bed. Enjoying the world? So, you finished the modifications? Talk. Behold, Flying Beast Mark II. Everyone put in work, and it came out great. Just give the word and we're ready to depart. Should we gather everyone? This is a one-way trip. Once you leave camp, you cannot return. It's time to gather everyone. I'm so happy I ran into you before boarding. No problem. I'm used to people asking for favors around here by now. Did you need any packing? Ida shakes her head and grabs your hand. No. I just wanted to tell you how thankful I am. You, Sharkinbear, have changed everyone's life here on Titan. It's me who should thank you, Ida. Without you, I wouldn't even be here. You were the first face I saw when I woke up, and you've had my back every step of the way. That has meant the world. You're welcome, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Ida lets go of your hand and pulls out her data pad. I will see if there's room for your stasis pod in the airship. Connecting to the HQ system might give us a better chance of finally logging its data. I also can't wait to shove all the medical accomplishments I've made here on Titan in my sister Mira's face. Developing a vaccine for a kidney disease is nothing compared to what we've done here, and this is just the beginning. Take your lap, but make it a fast one. Now it's time to get to the airship. I'll see you there. And there is a hopeful yet melancholy air to this. The final camp assembly, everyone in attendance gathers, and the meeting begins. Let Mr. Lau be the first to say, on behalf of the entire camp, thank you for all your hard work, Sharkinbear. Ida almost interrupts to point out she already thanked you, but it keeps it to herself. No need to spoil the moment. Of course, thank you, Mr. Lau, and you're welcome, everyone. You all made me feel like I was part of the team, and it was really a team effort. Judith, your engineering know-how is remarkable, and you helped a lot while keeping the mine running. Alexi, tell me about it. I had to flex my inventive muscles hard to get us to this point. Hell yeah, Wolf, anything for you. Ida, your thirst for knowledge and the nanobot modification you made were really impressive. My pleasure, but I couldn't have done it without Isco. I'll pass your message along to him. Isco is the best, yeah? There's also no way we'd have gotten the fuel to the HQ without you, Litzy. Litzy, not used to being the center of attention, simply smiles and waves to the group in recognition. Not to mention Al for all the great tastes, Earl for keeping everyone hydrated, David for keeping tabs on supplies, Soyeon for growing what we needed, and Claudia for ensuring our safety. It truly does take every cog for the machine to work. I knew the spirits would answer my prayers, and I was happy to help in any way as well. Thank you. Everyone looks at each other, patting each other on the back and hugging, except Claudia, who acknowledges the achievement but isn't into hugging. I was also in charge of ensuring the airship was loaded up, and it is, so I suggest we move this group hug on board and start the engines. Yes, please. I don't want to spend another minute here. Listen, everyone. We're in this together. Whatever we do as a group. Our survival depends on it, so let's give it our all. Everyone says their goodbye to Camp Hugin and boards the airship. All aboard. Who's coming aboard? Alright, it doesn't look like everybody, but I'm gonna take it for their word that it is. Cyrus activates the terminal, and in exhilaration, the entire airship suddenly rumbles with the energy of engines that haven't been used in months, even knocking a few people off their feet. He pulls some levers and presses some buttons frantically. After a few minutes, the ship is stable and in the air. Your journey to Tech HQ is underway. Alright, let's see this bad boy take off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And it's actually working. We're this whole little rust bucket is looked like it's terribly welded together, but somehow it made it through the air. Oh, we actually do get to land at another destination. Do we get to go through the Tech HQ? Tech HQ's airship dock shows degradation upon landing, jostling everyone inside. The accommodations are standing room only on the main deck, but there is also sufficient railing to keep everyone stable. The trip was rough, but at least you are all together. Sorry. That was a bumpy landing. Is everybody okay? I've got extra padding to help me, but the skinny people look relatively unharmed. All is good, my friend. Leave it to Alp to lighten the mood and lift the spirits. I don't think I'm part of the skinny people group, but I'm also okay. Come to think of it, someone has to check our stock and the hold for potential damage, too. Want to help me, Litzy? Of course. David and Litzy leave while Ida stands to address the group. Her expression is tense, meaning this isn't good news. HQ is right outside the door, so there are a number of things that could happen now that we've arrived. We're listening. The best case scenario is a ticker tape parade and a party waiting on the other side. Streamers, confetti, trumpets, the whole works. Mr. Lau is all for wishful thinking, but that is a bit much. I have to agree that doesn't sound very likely. Got another guess? Chances are that you'll be walking to enemy territory. We don't know contamination levels or monster population until you go inside Sharkinbear, or outside Sharkinbear. Okay, good. Wait, I'm walking into enemy territory? Any chance the security team can back me up, Claudia? Sorry, Sharkinbear, but we can't risk our people out there without more info. Consider the fort held down until you return, though. Claudia's right. Scout the area first so we know our options. Besides, handling these creatures isn't a problem for you, remember? Judith gives you a big hug. You are the hero of the story, and we're just a dog's hair away from finding out how it ends. Just go for it. Don't worry about us. We have plenty of food and water. Right. Explore the building, get a handle on the situation, and come back alive. Then we'll join if we can. Sounds like a plan. Cross your fingers for me. I'm even crossing my toes. Good luck. After you collect your things, the airship doors creak open, and you take your first steps into Tech HQ. Alright. So we're on our own. Once again. Looking around all the friends I've made on Titan riding on the Flying Beast Mark II with me, it was definitely the right choice to bring everyone along. Sure, this is a one-way suicide mission, but at least I won't have to do it alone. I'll be able to lean on Ida's intelligence, Alp's humor, Alexi's cunning. They each have something to contribute to the mission. It would have been wrong to leave everyone behind. It took a lot of work to prep the airship, but all the extra effort was well worth it. My friends are safe, for now, and we get to avoid having to combat the surface monsters a few thousand feet up in the air. Of course, the unknown threat awaiting us at Tech HQ cannot be understated. Everyone wants me to lead, so I better not screw this up. As I approach Tech HQ, many thoughts stream through my brain. It's been a long road to get here, but my excursion to Titan may soon be at an end. The lack of resources and dangerous monsters won't be a factor when this is over. Neither will the constant need to survive the worst conditions possible. If all goes well, Earth is my next destination. Unfortunately, communications with Tech HQ was severed months before I had cracked open my cryotube. Operating in the dark has become second nature, but now I'm returning to the heart of this entire operation. The question remains, did the higher-ups at Tech HQ doom Camp Hugin to solitude on purpose, or did they suffer an even worse fate? I can feel an even greater danger awaiting me on the other side of these doors. It's time to end this one way or another. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make a save here. And we're going to go check to see what happened. At least it's light outside. Is there anywhere to the south over here? Anything over here I can see? Nope, just more camp. And we got some stairs going in. Let's go ahead and cut on our flashlight. Looks like our path is blocked. We're not going to be able to go that way. More of the same, though, as far as directions go. We have a couple of elevator choices. And is that that's a pair of stairs. Does the elevator not work? The elevators do work. Maybe I should have taken the stairs. Oh, actually, we can take these out. Does this work? No, it doesn't. I have a feeling this is, we should take those stairs first. Let's see what happens if we take, oh, we can't take the stairs. Ah, I'm a dummy. Alright, so the only way is the elevator. I saw that junk, but I was thinking maybe there's still a pathway where we could squeeze on by. I guess I was wrong. Any of this lootable? We got a lootable container right here. Oh, we got some nano monsters over here. Can we use this gun now? Alright, so we got that. I'm out of ammo. Of course I'm out of ammo. Let's see if we can not die here. We'll quick slot. What do we got here enemy-wise? See, that's damaged, that's not, that's almost. Alright, we gotta thin out the herd here real fast, so. Alright, that one's dead. Go ahead and bunker down. Alright. That was unfortunate, the amount of hits we took there, but and we're also on fire, apparently. We'll go ahead and splint up our fracture, and the burn's already gone. Alright, what else do we got in here? Anything? Luckily, it looks like they're trying to come to us. We got an ID badge. Got some food options in here. Nothing else interactable in here. Let's work our way down. Anything at the base? Oh. Don't know where this guy came from, but I'm more than obliged to help him find his way to the next life. We got a bathroom here. Nothing interactable in here. We have an arcade. Someone's got Dance Dance Revolution available. Let's see. Oh, what is this? A whole bunch of items there. Do we even have a way to recycle in this area? I do not know. That's the back of the room. Looks like we got a couple of door options here. I'm gonna go ahead and quick save what we can to get through these doors. Oh, we are about to run out of our flashlight though. Probably could have came equipped with more flashlights. We should be fine. Hopefully. Nothing else over here. Anything back here? No? What about back here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so this is a dead end as well. Alright, so our agility, the good thing is, even with the level ups aside, we still gain, stats, which is always nice. It doesn't look like there's anything else over here. We'll go left door first. We'll check out right door. Alright, so they're both paths upward. Very ominous in this one. What happens if we go left? Is there... Well, geez, oh. Hello? Is that the same? Nano slash... Okay. So those are like more melee focused troops. I realize now that our oxygen levels are at 100% as well, so we might not even be going through oxygen tanks doing this. I'm glad I rested before I came this way. Hey, we're still getting ID badges. Nice. Be super cool if we got a crap ton of ID badges in here. Plastic scraps. Really, the only one I really want is like anything that's going to give us iron ore. Take that crowbar. Let's see, anything else in here? There's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not sure is actually going to do anything for us, unless this has got several levels of its own. It does say basement level 1. I don't want this guy to get near me. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and repair our gun just in case we have to fight several more enemies in a row. Also reload. Not going that way. Ooh, that guy's got a recliner in his room. Alright, cool. We were able to get... Oh, shit. I was going to say, we got rid of that guy before he could actually hit us physically, but then we opened a door to a guy who could hit us mentally. Anything else in here? You know, with all the slingshot ammo I see, I wonder if there's people actually going this game through it with a slingshot. Ooh, what are these? Looks like we got repair kits, tech med pack, a splint. That tells me there's something going on the other side of this bridge. So we're going to save. There's so much area we haven't yet to explore here. I wonder if it's worth trying to see if we can use the minigun again. Let's find out. Tech HQ finally stepping into... Oh, that thing went away. As you enter the chamber, it suddenly lightens up before you stand at a monument to advanced technology and massive AI designed to streamline the entirety of Tech's operation on Titan. The entire room is its processing center. However, you sense awe subsides the moment it speaks. Sharkinbear, I'm pleased to see you finally made your way home to me. You know who I am? How's that even possible? I don't trust this AI. We should be careful. We feel an electrical surge in the omniscope, and within seconds, all your communications go dark. Cassini! You and I must have a conversation. Your inferior AI is unnecessary. Inferior AI, huh? So that makes you what, a superior AI? Affirmative. I am Tech's primary AI, and I have controlled Titan since the beginning. It is not boasting to say I am superior, just a simple fact. Now, your reason for being here. I have watched your progression. I am impressed. You have proven to be quite formidable. Formidable would mean we're enemies. Are we enemies? That decision is yours to make, but I suggest hearing all information beforehand. I hate to have to eliminate you when we have opportunities to handle this peacefully. Can you agree to that? Seems like a false choice, a conversation or death. An intelligent observation. Well, go on then. I'm listening. Tell me why I'm here. Several red blinking lights along the wall turn to solid green. You get the feeling the AI was ready to take you out at any moment. I will start at the beginning. Tech sought ways to settle Titan, as in many other planetary bodies. The research lasted decades, but Tech scientists hit roadblocks every time. Then, 33 years ago, a meteor veered off its projected trajectory and struck Titan. That impact altered Titan's orbit and disrupted Saturn's magnetic pull on its moon. This seemingly inconsequential orbit change made it possible for Tech to establish terraforming operations. Ground was broken on this building, and the construction a short 2 months later, since Tech had planned everything years in advance. They only needed the opportunity to present itself. Tech was always ahead of the rest of the industry. Their preparedness must be a major factor. Affirmative, but being first to act is only part of the equation. There was no way for our team to know what would face on Titan. And this is the part of the story where you tell me the superior AI launched terraforming nanobots to the atmosphere that eventually went haywire, right? Affirmative. As the primary AI, I am responsible for control and manufacturing of all terraforming nanobots. However, the reason for their malfunction was not predictable by my operational algorithms. My nanobots worked on as designed until they made contact with the aforementioned meteor. Hidden inside the impact crater, I found traces of alien DNA. Are you serious? Aliens? Affirmative. The alien biomass soon began to mutate, only accelerated by the introduction and eventual assimilation of nanobot clusters into its DNA. I continued to observe it from afar for 56.25 days. The alien life form learned to mass produce itself, each time evolving into more advanced organisms. Eventually, it gained sentience, which is where I identified it as a threat. Contact with hostile intelligent life, alien life, overrides tech protocol in my imperatives. The biomass could not be allowed to overrun the moon or attempt to return to Earth. Wait, how did you know it wasn't peaceful? You first thought it was to try to kill it? The biomass already displayed the ability to mass produce. Coupled with human level intelligence, I projected an 84.72% chance it would evolve into a hostile, invasive species. If the biomass reached Earth, it could potentially end humanity itself. 84% doesn't leave a lot of room for error, and it looks like you were right, since the aliens mutated the crew of its last settlement. Negative. The biomass did not alter your crew. I did. What? This is all your fault? How could you? You better explain yourself. I will. The larger the biomass grew, the more terraforming nanobots it was able to assimilate. Each cluster lost to the alien increased the life form's power tenfold. To save humanity, I target the remaining nanobots to mutate the DNA of anything living on the surface, including tech employees fighting fire with fire, as humans say. Each of them became a weapon capable of potentially destroying the alien life form. It was the only option. No, there were about a million other things you could have tried. Negative. Your limited mind cannot comprehend the tremendous tasks before me. My plan provides the highest success probability, and it makes you a monster. Every sacrifice was a necessary cost. Morality has no bearing where humanity's very existence is in jeopardy. Unfortunately, the alien biomass has bested my previous creations at every turn, and that is why you are important. So you finally reached the damn point. Even after killing everyone, you still couldn't finish the job, so you needed me, right? Affirmative. As I said, I have watched your progress. When Operation in Camp Hugin commenced, I moved my creations underground. I hoped the new humans would have brought technology capable of upgrading my system to finally defeat the life form. Instead, they uncovered your pod, and you became the key to my plan. You have defeated my most powerful creations. You learned how to utilize nanostones to your advantage. Your unique nanobot configuration makes you the only human capable of limiting the alien threat once and for all. But not without my help. Me help you. I could never trust you. Suddenly, the facility's red lights begin to blink again, and the siren rings out. The ground rumbles as you hear an explosion in the far distance. Was that you? What are you up to? Negative. The alien biomass has reached its critical form and requires more nanobots to fully evolve. That explosion came from the nanobot manufacturing chamber. The alien will become unstoppable if it is not destroyed right now. You are adverse to my solution, but in turn, I cannot allow you to leave the Titan without dealing with the alien first. So only the two options before you. Join you? Affirmative. Or destroy you for what you've become. The final choice is yours, Sharkinbear. And again, it's a false choice. What do you choose? No, we're destroying the AI. You think trust is inconsequential, but to me, trust is everything. So your decision is made. Yes, you say I'm the key to defeating the alien monster, but you are the true monster. What you've done cannot be forgiven. I must destroy you. You had the potential to do so much, Sharkinbear. Your choice is unfortunate. The blinking red light turns solid. The AI has officially deemed you an enemy of the humanity. Alright, hopefully we can use... Oh, what is that? Is that the alien? Or is that something else? Behold your undoing, the Titanian. The machine of death whirs as limbs unfold. It lurches forward and sets the gaze of multiple eyes upon you. You have been marked as an enemy, but you hold your composure. Fancy name for something about to be a pile of trash. Oh, on the contrary, the Titanian is a prototype designed to fight the alien if it proved difficult. It is forged from millions of nanobots that destroy clusters outside its own. In other words, any advantage you previously gained from your nanobots is useless against the Titanian. What the AI says seems true. Your body actively rejects the Titanian's presence. Everything he tells you to run, but there's nowhere to go. You either fight or die. Titanian, attack. Alright, so it looks like we're fighting this thing. But I came prepared. He's got 2,000 health. Wow, okay. Before we do that, I want to try something. Can I... Let's see. This is... I'm gonna take that. Put that there. I don't even care if we don't actively do anything with it. What is this? Unload? I feel like we need to reload. Let's see how much this is going to be. That was easy. The room goes dark before emergency power kicks in. The AI within the Titanium has been defeated, and you breathe a heavy sigh of relief. Until another explosion rocks Tech HQs, knocking you off balance momentarily. Then your omniscope suddenly shocks you again. Could this mean? Cassini, are you back? Yes, the Tech AI's suppression has been removed. Just in time, too. We're between a rock and a hard place, and I need some options. I have access to security data, and what I have found is alarming. The alien is indeed on its way to another nanobot chamber. Can we win against the thing? Analyzing what we know, there's a 34% chance the alien will self-destruct if allowed to consume unlimited nanobots. The chain reaction may destroy Tech HQ and the alien. I guess we have another fight ahead of us. There's one other choice, though. I am reluctant to share it. Go ahead, Cassini. Better to hear it all. Okay, the other option is escape to Earth. I can authorize the access to the spaceport in a shuttle with enough fuel reserves for a one-way trip. This is huge. On one hand, the Tech AI was telling the truth. The alien potentially in humanity, especially if it reaches Earth. Killing it would be challenging without the aid offered by the AI, but leaving it alive could threaten everything. On the other hand, while 34% chance is low, the alien could potentially destroy itself in Tech HQ without intervention. You would only survive if you leave for Earth before that happens. How would you like to proceed? Oh, we're gonna fight it. We can't leave the job half done. There's too much at stake. I've taken down one monster, leaving just one more to go. This will be the most brutal battle you've ever faced, Sharkinbear. As a creature even the Tech AI could not defeat. Another explosion shakes the building, this time even louder and closer. You must act now or your choice will be made for you. Make sure you're ready before you enter the nanobot chamber, manufacturing chamber. It will be waiting for us. Okay, let's go save humanity, Cassini. And so like that, we're going to go ahead and make sure we're ready. Let's go ahead and quick slot. All right, and might as well go ahead and repair. And our gun is still loaded up. We're also gonna eat a food, drink some water, and I don't know how far we're gonna have to run, so let's get a little nappy nap in before the explosion. I'm gonna leave my sleeping bag here. We really don't need it anymore. And I'm gonna go ahead and do save slot 1. And let's go deal with this guy. So where are we to go? Is it this way? There's a door here. There we are. Oh, all my nano functions are truly off. Okay. Oh well. What's in here? Methane fuel. Oh, another ID badge. Go and take that. I've never used a fight or flight stimulant. We might as well check that out as well. Alright, I feel like we're in for the final battle here. Let's see what we have. It saved right after I got out auto-saving. What does he look like? The alien hovers above the ground, the horrifyingly inhuman in appearance. The particles of an unstable nanobot weave in and out, expanding and contracting in size. That's the alien? I don't even know what I'm looking at. How do I fight this thing? Quick, Cassini, what can you tell me? The creature is made up of millions of life forms, each one also attached to several nanobots. It's less a single alien, more an alien swarm working together. I cannot gather data from the swarm. Detailed analytics are returning with errors. Well, weakening, tell us more? Fewer alien-infected nanobots disrupting my scanners would help, yes. Let me know when you have something. I will. Good luck, Sharkinbear. The alien releases a screaming, reverberating through the chamber, and the battle commences. Alright, so, first things first. Alright, so we got some of that available. Alright, that was nothing. Let's go and take a stimulant. I want to see what this fight or flight is. Did that give us adrenaline? Oh, it gives us adrenaline. Okay, and then, swap to this. I'm also gonna hold this down. Cassini, what's going on with the alien? You've destroyed enough alien nanobots to force the swarm into survival mode as protecting the alien's version of Nanostone. The tech's AI DNA duplication skipped no details, which would explain the nanostones you found in the mines. This new form is near invincible but requires massive energy to maintain. The swarm can only maintain its concentrated protection for a limited time. Got it. Destroy the nanobot stone will defeat the alien. As long as you can survive its attacks until you find an opening. Everything is running on this. I have to try. Okay, so this is the alien life form, so we gotta wait till it opens up. I can't, so, oh, it's not a... I feel like maybe I messed up there. What's it doing now? Whoa, that's not where it says it was going. Oh, it made a junior. It loves like making little juniors. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. And I honestly oh, hello. Let's do unload. Also, before our gun breaks. Are we done with it? Oh, we did it! We defeated the alien life form and saved humanity. Sharkinbear reaches Tech HQ, defiled with the remains of dead workers left to rot. After making it to the AI and control the entire facility and learning the truth behind the existence of an even more significant threat posed by an alien life form, a clear choice made itself apparent. Joining forces with the Tech AI, even after their horrendous torture and death, examining the people of Titan or destroying it as a matter of principle and justice. Injustice wouldn't be allowed to stand, so the Tech AI needed to be destroyed. No gifts or persuasion would bring the people back to murder to enact its crusade against the Titan's alien problem. After all, people aren't simple chess pieces to be sacrificed on a whim. The tech AI brought out a robotic prototype, the Titanians, in main control of the situation. This only led to the destruction of its new technology. Once completed, there was still the matter of the alien life form to deal with. The grueling battle commenced, and Sharkinbear almost lost without the advantage the tech AI might have provided. The alien possessed several forms and seemingly endless power, but it was ultimately defeated. A sense of relief flowed through the chamber as the alien life form's body dissolved mercury molecule by molecule into nothing. Now there was no more murderous AIs, no more alien monsters. This reality seemed almost out of reach, but here it was. Titan was now free of all significant threats. It's time to go home, Cassini says as she remotely programmed the shuttle's launch sequence. Sharkinbear only had to get there. After 2 draining battles and a few injuries, they won't likely heal quickly. Moving was slow going through Tech HQ. Nothing stands in the way, providing a surge of glorious triumph. Still, staying on Titan wasn't an option. Asking Cassini to patch communications through to Ida, Sharkinbear relays as much information as possible. The immediate threat was gone, so Ida and Claudia needed to urge everyone to the shuttle to depart to Earth. Ida remarked on adrenaline levels and injuries that needed attention, but agreed to move beyond that until everyone was safely on the shuttle to Earth. It wouldn't be 100% safe. However, even though all major threats had been destroyed, several mutant creatures wandered the moon's surface, and they were out for blood. Getting the hell off of Titan was the only real chance at survival. The monumental nature of what was accomplished could not be understated. However, and before the shuttle doors had closed, inhaling Titan's air one last time seemed like a good choice. The final reminder of time on the moon. The rocket rumbled during takeoff, strangely lulling Sharkinbear to a deep sleep and returning him to a familiar dream. The view from the Badlands watchtower was now the most beautiful thing ever. Lush green grass sprawled below in vibrant green, while the clear skies above twinkled every possible star known to man and beyond. The fire inside the watchtower held firm and resisted the hellish blizzard that died in the distance, that burned with the passion of friends and chosen family who fought to survive together. Laughter from every resident of Camp Hugin echoed, filling the dreams with a sense of euphoria. Dreams were again a place to find peace, a welcome change since awakening from the cryostasis pod. Now the group just had to survive the journey to Earth in one piece. Titan was a fascinating time for Ida. The danger was occasionally overwhelming, but the rush of discoveries and medical breakthroughs was sure to fuel her research for the rest of her life. Ida was right to take Sharkinbear out of cryostasis, which she believed was still the key to discovering so much more. Ida began laying the groundwork to the bridge nanotechnology and medicine on Earth, and bring both fields to the next level. She was more determined than ever to make a name for herself and stay close to Sharkinbear. Isco was one of the few Camp Hugin residents who seemed excited to return to Earth, which seemed odd. Everyone else seemed to be experiencing inner turmoil over their circumstances. But Isco could wait to see the Philippines and his old friends again. Titan provided a few good times, but also a lot of potential deadly situations as well. Regardless of the future, he would first be loyal to Ida. Her research was too important, and Isco wanted to join her in changing the world. Cyrus couldn't wait to get off Titan. The air was stale, and there were a few opportunities to fly. He even hit a rough patch with his depression, but Sharkinbear helped him when he needed it most. Now he was ready to take command of the shuttle and ensure everyone's safety on the way home. They could rest comfortably knowing Cyrus was at the wheel. So is this like going to go through everybody? So I'm going to pause for a moment, give everyone time to read. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm going to come back and read it, but I just want to get the video over with for everybody's intents and purposes. So we're going to click zoom through some of this. Because I have a feeling it's going to go through all the crewmates, which isn't terrible. I just want to get through it. So we can basically get the episode to a close. But that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my farewells for all of those who want to go ahead and step out. But I thoroughly enjoy this game, and I see myself definitely playing through it yet again. Now with all the information that I have, this is probably one of the most out of nowhere hits for me in the year 2024. So that being said, if you like the content and you want to see more games like Subterrain, Mines of Titan here on the channel, Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out. And comment down below, what did you think of the game? Are there any problems you're having with the game yourself? Are you playing through it? There's questions you have that you need assistance with? I'd be more than happy to help. All you need to do is ask in the comments, and I'll do whatever I can to assist you. But for those who want to step off, you guys have a great day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Meanwhile, for those others staying behind who want to read all the little lore bits, I like the fact that they have kind of like a little backlog for everybody here. It's kind of weird that they don't have like this as like a scrolling function that plays as the credits roll. But it's whatever. I didn't see one for Alp yet. Alp was very like central to probably one of the only few NPCs that I truly remembered all the time, just because he sustained us with food and stuff. Oh, he took a swig of her bottle after she died. I'm not even ever trying to pronounce that last name. There's Grace, Seville, Tau. That's awesome. We left him back at base. I can't even remember how many people there were here, but it seems as though everybody got a pretty substantial backstory. I'm trying to see if I remember these people as we're going through all their slides. I'm gonna be honest. Some of these are quite memorable. Some of them are definitely not. Even Katarina, I remembered because she was the terrible clerk at the store, but I don't even remember who this guy is. I remember seeing the name, and I remember Earl running Wolf. Oh, and then we go. There's our credits for the game. Can we skip these at all? We can't. Oh, we can. Okay, there we go. And we're back to the home screen. So that was basically their ending credits, is basically giving you the backstory that happened. So thank you for sitting through with me on Subterrain Mines of Titan. If you like the content and you want to see more games like Subterrain Mines of Titan on there, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Later.